Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mitt Flips, where I'm a stay-at-home dad and a part-time eBay reseller, and every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you have a chance to win. I've only got something in my eye. I've only got 7 orders going out today. Not a great number, but still good sales, and that's because garage sale season, which, what do you call them? Garage sales? Yard sales? Or are you like those weirdos on the East Coast? They call them tag sales. That's the only one that I'm like, that's a little... Because I go to garage sales and they'll be like, just make an offer. There's no tags. So why would you call it? Whatever. I don't want to pick on anybody. But what do they call them in your area? What do you call them personally? I call them all garage sales, whether it's in a yard or whatever. Or if it's an estate sale, then it's fancy. So you got to call it an estate sale. But yeah, so better stuff coming in, higher value, all that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to like power through the drudgery of winter with selling anything I can get my hands on. I can cherry pick a little bit. I still have this nastiness of a mess to take care of. And I mentioned, I think last video, that I'm jumping ahead with garage sale stuff. I put the table out to kind of try to keep myself organized. And this is all I have left to work through of that. This should all get taken care of today. Actually, I'm going to make a promise to myself. All of this will get done today so I can break this table down. And then the magazines will be the next thing up. It is Wednesday. This weekend, it's unfortunate, but this weekend is, for anybody that's been around for a while, if you remember, there's a giant community sale that's a village over for me. It's not a town, it's a village. But usually there's 25 sales, something like that, and it's in a village, so it's in the middle of nowhere. I sometimes got to go down a 2-track to get some of the houses, but it usually takes the whole day. I'll put in an 8-hour day, but unfortunately, because of work schedules with Jen and stuff like that, I can't go on Friday. So I have to wait to go on the second day, which it's never great to do. I want to be the first one there. Usually I'm there, I go the Friday, and I'm bummed because I can't be the first one at every sale. The ones at the end of the day. Blackbeard, you gotta stop making this a habit. You can't be in every video. He thinks he's a rock star or something. Thinks he's, I don't know, is he popular? Thinks this is his shot. Usually I'm upset that the last ones of the day I can't get to until later in the day, so I miss out on stuff. But now I don't even get to go till the Saturday. Whatever. It is what it is. But that's why I want to get all of this cleared out, because there's a possibility that I come back with a carload. Like the one, I think it was last year, maybe it was the year before, but I think it was last year, where I had to stop buying stuff because I just ran out of space in my car. This year I will be at least a little more picky than I was then, but I am excited because it's a big deal, and it's kind of the kickoff to summer. That's how I know garage sale season's official. Hello everybody, Future Drew here. Super hectic morning, so I apologize if you hear screaming children or anything like that, but I needed to film this part so I can put it in the video, so I can put the video out today. 2,000 sub giveaway winner. Thank you so much to everyone new. I've gotten like 100 subs in the last weekend. It's been a really crazy week. Video that I put out last is doing the best of any video I've ever put out, and the 2 videos before that was also great. So this is just, it's been really fun for me. Kind of a new experience. But let's go ahead and get to the fun part where I actually give stuff away. Filter duplicate users. Answer difficult math question, get YouTube comments. Oh, I got it on a silly wide view from garage sailing, but it is what it is. I'm not starting over. 60 unique comments. I think that's a new record, and let's go ahead and start. LG, and he says, thanks NVIDIA, enjoying the amazing ride with AMD. I mentioned how I cashed out. That was another great part. Cashed out a great position in NVIDIA to make me some pretty good profits. So LG, you are the winner. Reach out to me through Instagram or through Facebook, and we will get your prize of $40 towards something in my store, plus a tip of the Mitt Flips merch bundle. Thank you everyone who commented. Thank you everyone who said happy birthday and congratulations and all that stuff. It means a lot to me. I do very much appreciate it. So LG, congrats, and thank you everyone. So let's go ahead and pull the first thing. B4 is for doTERRA something or others. They're like sanitation wipes of some kind or something. I got these in a Mikhail mystery box. Surprise, surprise. And these are one of those items where I went, This is trash. Why did you send me trash? I was assuming these were kind of like a... Really? I got no room and this is what you do to me? I was just... Come on. I was assuming these were kind of on the lines of hand sanitizer and masks and stuff like that, where I was like, oh, great, this is just a waste of space in the box. But no, turns out it's a name brand, I think for nail care. That's a maybe, but whatever the reason, $26 plus shipping in a 4-pack. I decided to do that instead of doing individual first class, mostly because I just wanted to move them along. All the Mikhail mystery box stuff, I'm trying to just price it not ridiculously low, but I don't want people to have a question of buying mine or somebody else. So usually I'm the cheapest one, and then I did 2 lots. I did a multi-quantity listing, 2 lots of 4. I had a bunch of offers. The first day I put them up, a bunch of offers, and they were cheap, and they'd always send me offers with like a snide comment. Oh, well, these being, and because they might be expired. They're like, because these are expired, yeah, expired 2023. January 2023. Oh, okay. They're like, so they dry out once they're expired. The day they're expired, they dry out. Come on. It's like telling me a canned good expires and I can't eat it. Or milk. That was a joke. Don't drink expired milk. But $26 plus shipping. I love it. Next up, A2 is a VTEC Zebra. A2, way back here in the corner, behind Minnie Mouse. And a drum set. And these are toys from my little one when, you know, eventually a birthday or a Christmas comes out. You got to clean out some of it. And that, I either accepted the weirdest offer ever, or it was on sale, $17.09 free shipping. That still seems not like correct math, even if it was on sale. But because it's technically... Not technically, because I take this as cost of goods 0, I would have taken almost any offer. Once I've purchased it for my own personal use, I consider that a wash. That is cost of goods 0. Next up, sold the other one just a couple days ago. It is B2. It's a Greenlee sight-right bender, and I was very confused when it came up. I said sight right. Okay, well, I guess I put that first. I must have put Greenlee further down in the listing. And then I looked, and I never put Greenlee in the title. I must have just been trying to work fast, copied a sold comp, and just ran with their title. But either way, $23.74 on sale plus promoted. I think what I had going is a 5% plus a 5% promoted with a 10% whole store sale going on. And the wipes sold promoted, the Zebra not promoted, and the bender promoted. Next up, A1A, everybody's favorite box. So I added a bunch of stuff to it so that I get to do that more often. And it is this thing, which is a plug to a Mia 1 or 2 Sonic something. It's like a face brush. But for the charger, I countered an offer, or I sent out an offer. $15.99 free shipping, plus it was on 5% promoted. So, but that gave me a Mikhail mystery box, so less than $1 on that. I do hear some children coming in though, so I will be right back. And I did mention last video I tried something I would call drastic. I opted out of the eBay international shipping, which I think it didn't ruin my life. I mean, I made a sale out of it. It went to Germany. I'm not super happy about that because, like I said last video, they have some issues with their import laws and packing materials. So I just made sure I packed it in nothing but paper and a cardboard box. I think that makes me safe. But my sales actually got worse, or I guess stayed the same. I wouldn't say it's worse because it could just be, you know, the flow of sales. All right, I completely forgot what I was talking about because my phone rang. I went to hang it up and I accidentally answered it. But it was, someone let me know I could come get first dibs at their garage sale the day before or so before it starts. So, worth the answer. What was I talking about? Oh, how I opted out of the eBay International. Sales, whatever. It could be flat, down, up. It wasn't any major difference. And that's the thing. It wasn't a major difference. So, I'm already just wanting to turn it back on. But I said I'll give it a week and see if something happens. But I think all the issues is that eBay has been they just rolled out an update for their item specifics. It's one of those things where, you know, when you're doing, you know, normally your bank or something that has off hours, if they're doing an update to their app, they'll send out an email. Hey, our app will be down between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. on the 12th. And that's when they do this stuff and make sure everything's right. And they completely shut it down and make it unavailable for people to be on while they figure out all the stuff and make sure everything's good. Whereas eBay, it's like they're changing the wing on a plane while it's in the air because it cannot stop. They cannot just let it shut down. They can't take a 6-hour break. That would be a extreme amount of money they would lose out on. I think a lot of the issues is that they've been doing an update before they were doing an update. So that's why all these glitches and all this kind of stuff. And that's every single update they do. There's glitches every single time. But they could just tell us, hey, we're trying to fix this thing and we're having an issue. Sorry. Don't worry about it because it'll be fixed. We're working on it. No big deal. Take it easy. Don't try to figure it out yourself because here's the answer. So I don't know. I think, therefore I am. No, I think that because it's garage sale season and time is of the essence, what I'm going to do probably through the summer is turn on a certain amount of promoted listing. Because I do feel that promoted listing is beneficial. It's just not beneficial on every listing, and I don't have the time to go through and pick and choose per listing. I just don't. And then I like to change things when I feel the need to. So I usually do things in bulk. I'll do changes at whole store level. Or if I want to do a huge flash sale, say I want to blow stuff out 25% the first of the year next year, I don't want to be running promoted. So I want to be able to change stuff as I please. So I like to do things in bulk. But for a lot of people, change your promoted per listing when it makes sense. Like the Vice that I sold last week, or maybe it was on Monday, that did not need to be promoted at all. I had 1 of 3 available. Sell-through rate was like 200%. That was me giving money away, but I don't care. Now I have money in my pocket, so I'm not going to dwell on those things. But I think what I'm going to do is set some amount of promoted and just ignore all that stuff and just head down work until the summer's over. That's my, I think, plan, but we'll see. But I am leaning towards, and by leaning, I mean I'm totally going to do it as soon as the week's up that I said I was going to test it for, turn my international shipping back on, my eBay international shipping. Because I ended up, when I shipped that item to Germany, I ended up shipping it through eBay international shipping anyways. It cost me an extra $7. It didn't cost me an extra $7 because I charged them for the shipping and it was within the range of what I charged them. But I could have made an additional $7 if I went through Pirate Ship and used their international shipping program. But to fill out all the paperwork, all the criteria I would have had to do on Pirate Ship would have taken me 15 minutes. So I said, I'd rather just click one button on eBay, print my label, and move on with my day. And that $7 I'll make up with that 15 minutes of work. Might have taken longer than 15 minutes. Next up, in a new location, Sock 2 is a snap-on socket. And it's down here D1, but I wanted for this specific lot to have its own little area. And so what I did is I made socket 2. So I made the basket is socket, or sock for short. And then I put stickers on the bags. So this is socket 2. And what I'll do is I'll actually take the bag with the 2 on it and I'll throw that back in the basket so that if I list other things to put in that basket, I'll know which numbers are available in the system. And this is the first of those sockets to sell. I got them all listed. I was very surprised, and I guess it makes sense. This is a Snap-on S321, a 1/2-inch drive, but I expected the super big ones to be worth the most money, you know, bigger, more metal, I don't know. But the little bitty ones were worth way more money. Way more money. And I would guess that's because you don't lose this thing. You don't misplace that giant monstrosity. But the little ones, yeah, you drop it, it rolls down a grate or behind your toolbox and it's gone forever. And so those ones had a much higher value and many less listed, many less available. Supply, demand. So for that $13.99 free shipping, I think I sent out an offer. So I think I had it actually listed $14.99, sent out $1 off, but no promoted on that. That's also with the promoted. I will wait till I have 50 to 100 listings that are new before I'll add any promoted to those. I'll give those some time to work through the system a little bit, and then I'll add the promoted to those, and they get added into the pool of promoted stuff. And then this next one was a great garage sale find. It sold within, I don't know, 12 hours, something like that. D1 is a set of 3 Forest Fancies, I think is the pattern name. See if I can get this out of here without making any... Ooh, that's a bad angle. About pulled my armpit out of place. These right here, Pyrex with the mushrooms on it. Not a super great pattern, but the set I listed $84.99, and someone sent me a really, I think it was to make it an even $90 for them, maybe plus tax. It got right around to under $100 or right around $100, something like that. But I accepted an offer, $72 plus shipping. Like I said, sold in less than 12 hours, around 12 hours, sold the same day. Let's not try to be too specific. Sold the same day. I paid $5 for the set. And then at the same sale where I got all of these that I'm not happy about, but I actually think this is going to work out for me, but I just am not excited about doing it. But I also got this bowl set, which I want to say that's 200 plus ship. I think I listed it 200 plus ship, expecting to get about 175 plus ship. That I think that's what was what I did. Because then if I run a 10% whole store sale, I'm covered, but it looks good for the buyer. Or if they send me an offer, yes, I can accept it because I expected less money. And then last thing going out today, it's a book, The Prodigal Woman. Oh, right down here. And I got a lot of space in the books. Right here, The Prodigal Woman, Nancy Hale. That's a library edition, I can tell because it's got the clear plastic wrap thing on there. $15.99 free shipping. That'll go medium mail, of course. But I've been trying to target some books. I did end up at that same garage sale where I got the bowls. I picked up a bunch of cookbooks. These 4 I have listings for. I just have to take pictures. The other 4 or 5 were not worth listing. And surprisingly, I listed this one out of it. This Jerusalem Bible something or other. But surprisingly, because I spoke before about religious supplement things, and one of them was a hardcover quotation definitions. I don't know, some type of companion Bible supplement type of book, and not worth selling at all. At all. I was flabbergasted. So this can't be right. I checked Terapeak. No, nothing. And not like it was just too cheap. No one buys it. I thought that was really weird. But I paid, I think, 25 cents a book. And I think this one of these was $24.99 or $29.99. I think it was this one. Books, it's so, you get them so cheap. It's so low risk. I picked through randomly, you know, the 50 to 100 books over there. Like, okay, maybe threw a pile together, just grabbing something that I thought maybe. And if it was a complete bust, I would have been out $3. But of course it's not, and I will make great return on my investment. And then I don't know if I spoke about these yet. I think I mentioned them, but I hadn't purchased them yet. These are Chameleon interchangeable jewel pops is what they're called. And what it is there's necklaces and earrings and all kinds of stuff. And you can take out yours and put in these little jewels, these different ones. There's almost 200 of them. And I offered $300 and they countered at $350. And I said, that's fair. Let's do it. So I paid $350 for these. And that is a fantastic deal. And I even told the person, I said, they're worth more than that. I could offer you, I would offer you more because some of these sell for $25, $30 a piece, each one, and I have almost 200 of them. But the problem's not the ones that sell, it's that some of these will not sell ever. There's some that are going to sell for a ton of money. There's some that are going to sell for $9.99 free shipping, but then there's also some that are just not going to sell ever. So I'll list all of them individually. And then weirdly, these are display cases from the jewelry store they came out of, because her parents owned a jewelry store and that's how she got them. No solds of these displays ever. So I think I'm going to price these, when I sell these, I'm going to price those pretty high. I don't know, 30 bucks, 40 bucks. I don't know. If you're willing to pay $25 a piece for these, what are you willing to pay for a nice case to put them in? And it's double stacked. There's a bottom layer as well. I'm not really sure. So I'll price it high to see. I don't, you can't ask for more money once it's gone. But I'll list them all individually. I'll let them run their course for probably, I mean, there's so many. I guess I'll have to see how they sell. But I'm guessing I'll let them run for a year at least, maybe 2 years. And whatever's left after that time period, I'll pull them out of the store. I'll probably save one of these that I don't sell, put them all together in one bundle and get rid of them that way. Or they're so small, I could just list them and never think of them again. Something like this though, this is when custom SKU number, category system, being organized matters to the extreme degree, because they're very close in design and all that kind of stuff, and they're so little, you just have to be really good about it. And what I'm going to use, I just thought of this, is my team bags. Which team bags, these are what I use to put my ship shields in when I ship cards. And you can buy, and all they are, let me pull one out. And all they are is little tiny poly bags with a resealable lip on them. So I'll put them in these, and then I will take my scraps of labels from my Rollo printer, and I will write a number on it, slap a number on there, and that will keep me organized. And you can buy those that aren't team bags, that are actually, I think, jewelry bags. I think that's what they're called, for much less money, much less quality, but still good for your purposes. But I bought those in bulk because I knew I was going to be selling a lot of cards. So I have them. I'm not going to go buy different ones when I have some available for me right there that I can use. And there is not a ton, but some of these are multi-quantity. Like this one, there's 2 of that. There's 3 of this one. But the problem is, like this one right here, which I don't even know if I'm showing you, like this one right here, there's that exact same one in probably 5 or 6 colors, and it'll sell great in one color, but another color, never gonna sell. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it in brown or whatever color that is. But I'm not gonna pick and choose. I'm gonna list them all, and I might, and this, I mean, you could tell by the way I'm saying it, I might do it as a variant listing so that people can pick and choose different ones, and I can do like bulk order discounts, multi-quantity order discounts, things like that. I don't know. I'll figure that out when I'm doing it. We'll see. I want to just put these to the side and not really think about them right now, because this is a great, when it's too cold to heat the garage project, because I could just sit a tray of these next to my computer and deal with it that way. But because I have $350 into it, I would like to recoup some of that. So I don't know. I'm figuring it out. I've only been doing this for 5 years. I'm figuring it out. Oh, all right. Well, I got to pack these orders up. That's going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Just really neat. Hey, do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? this.